Good evening, ma'am. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Kemin.
Yes.
Please take a seat.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, Kemin, introduce yourself. Listen carefully. Okay, introduce yourself, leaving the details that you have already entered in your resume.
Ma'am, I'm here to give an interview to all of you, to express myself in front of you all, and to place my views regarding my feelings toward administration in Arunachal Pradesh, and also my views to become an administrative officer and serve the people of Arunachal. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. You did BSc MSc Mathematics?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh my God. Then why did you change your career path?
Yes, ma'am. My math is a beautiful subject. I have so much love for the math. But after the post-graduation, I realized that my potential lies in working with the peoples and solving the real-life problems and also working for the society. That is where I believe I will excel and achieve my true potentials.
What is number?
Number, ma'am, number I would say is a symbol that represents a quantity or to count any objects.
What
So,
are
for example,
integers?
natural numbers are there, whole numbers, integers, prime numbers.
What is integer?
Integer includes the whole number and the negative of the natural numbers.
Can it be a fraction?
Yes, ma'am.
Integers can be fraction?
Yes, 1 upon 1 is a fraction, but it can be considered as an
I'm
integer.
sure. What is the value of pi?
Value of pi is 22 upon 7, and in fraction, in decimal form, it is 3.14.
What is its significance? Pi, the number pi.
Ma'am, as of now, I cannot recollect it.
Who discovered pi?
It was an Indian scientist. I forgot his name, ma'am. I cannot recall it right now.
If you were to explain and layman what is integration or what is differentiation, how would you explain it?
Integration in a layman's term, I would say it is to enlarge something else, and differentiation means to segregate or in order to break it into smaller pieces. Integrate means to enlarge something.
Enlarge.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, very good. All right. So you have studied from JNC.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you ever count the number of steps?
No, ma'am, I've never counted. But yes, ma'am, I've never counted.
Do you use those steps?
Yes, I did.
You did use those steps.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
never counted the steps. You were not curious. You are a mathematical student. You should be curious with numbers.
Yes, ma'am. I have counted.
All right. What is the pattern that we see in this sunflower and all? We see a pattern.
Yes, ma'am.
What
It
is
is.
it known as?
It is really deals with a mathematical concept of Fibonacci numbers. That the sequence of this number goes in like 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, and the numbers that comes is the sum of the preceding two numbers. For example, 0 and 1, then 0 plus 1 is 1, and the next number is 1 plus 1 is 2, and then the next number comes the two preceding term, 1 plus 2 is 3, and the sequence goes on and on.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Hello, Kemin.
Hello, madam.
I see you've been working as MTS at the Arunachal Pradesh Police.
Yes, ma'am. Currently, I'm serving as a recruit undergoing training at PTC Bandedwa.
Oh, and your first choice is APPS?
No, ma'am, I've
Oh.
chosen CO as my first preference and then DYSP as my second preference.
Why so?
Ma'am, I made my preference before joining the training center because I joined PTC Bandedwa on 18th of May after appearing my mains examination. So I wasn't sure about making my preference at first. Then I realized after joining the PTC, I should have made a DSP as my first preference. That's it.
Oh, okay. So you've had a change of heart now?
No, ma'am, as CEO is also a very beautiful post. It gives you so much discretion to work for the people, and also wider opportunities to come in contact with various people, especially the marginalized and the women community.
Tell me 3 instances in your life when you've helped somebody.
Yes, ma'am. I cannot recall much of it, but I will try to recall. Ma'am, can I take a few seconds?
Yes, take a few seconds.
My first instance was when I was studying in my college. I was pursuing my undergraduation at JNC College, and I dropped a guy. He was lying on the road, accident covered with blood. So I took him to the Bakin Pertin General Hospital, Pasighat, and it was midnight, around 12 a.m. in the morning. Midnight 12 a.m. So I was coming back to my room after attending my sister. My sister was also already in the back in the hospital. So I took that guy and tied him on my back while I was riding the scooty, and I dropped him to the hospital. That was my first incident that I really helped somebody else. And the second, I would say, ma'am, there was a fire accident, and in the same place, Pasighat. Well, since Pasighat earlier used to have so many fire accident cases, now it is becoming lesser. So it was my friend's house. So we went there, some few friends of us, and then helped to carry out the things, the important stuffs out from the burning area, burning venue.
And third?
And third, ma'am, I would say I just help those people. If I see people, anyone in needy conditions, I just go and help.
Kemin, wonderful things you've done in life. Now tell me, do you remember there was a 2,000 rupees note?
Yes, ma'am.
What was in the back of that denominated money, cash?
Yes, ma'am, I'm not sure about it, but as far as I'm concerned about the picture that was in the 2000 denomination, I think it was a satellite, picture of a satellite at the back of the note.
Which satellite was that?
No, I'm not sure about that. Sorry, ma'am.
Okay, and what's behind this, the 500 rupees note?
I'm not sure.
You don't know? 500 rupees, you still use it? I'm sure there's one in your pocket.
Yes, ma'am, it is, but I cannot remember the picture.
It was Aryabhatta, 2,000 rupees.
Sorry.
Do you remember?
Yes.
And who is Aryabhatta?
Aryabhatta is one of the greatest scientists and a mathematician who is regarded as greatest pioneer of Indian mathematics, and also he laid the foundation of scientific developments in Indian subcontinent.
What was his biggest contribution?
His contribution was the discovery of zero.
Zero.
Yes,
Why is this lower Suvanstri's capital called Zero? You know that we have a place called Zero, right?
Yes, ma'am.
How far it is from here?
No, I'm not sure about that. It takes 5 hours at an average, but I'm not sure about the specific distance in the
Have you been to
kilometers.
Zero ever?
No, ma'am, I've never been
Where
there.
have you been in Arunachal?
I've been to Itanagar, Nahalagan, and then Pasighat, Alo, Likhapalli.
Allo, Likhabali.
Yes, ma'am.
And you've been to Nari. That's
Yes,
your
ma'am.
hometown.
Yes, ma'am.
Why should I visit Nari?
There are many reasons, ma'am. Nari is a beautiful place. I'm better with.
All of Arunachal is beautiful.
Yes, it is beautiful, but I have a very special place for my hometown. and
That's
home
your
place.
reason to visit, not my reason to visit.
Yes,
Why should
ma'am.
I visit Nari?
There's a beautiful temple, a historical temple. It has got not much attention as of now, but I think there is a Vasudev Mandir, and it is historically there is a myth or folklore about that while Lord Krishna was eloping with Rukmini, they rested that place, and that is considered as one of the very holy place. And I'm not sure whether it was 2009 or 10. His Holiness Sri Ravi Shankar also visited the place and also gave some donations to improve the infrastructure and to.
Kemin, coming back to your initial statement, you said you got motivated during your graduation to pursue civil service, right? Am I right in quoting you?
Ma'am, after the post graduation,
After the post-graduation, when was this?
I completed my post graduation in 2021.
So when did you get motivated to join the civil service?
Ma'am, while I came in contact with my friends were pursuing and for the civil servant, and I also observed the administrative inefficiency in Arunachal Pradesh, and it is still there. So I believe there are many problems in the state. So that is what motivated me and drive me to.
Okay, and tell me the 3 administrative inefficiencies you see around you and the solutions for the same.
Ma'am, the first question, that is the administrative problems I see is, I think there is too much of bureaucracy in our system. I think too much, and there should be the people. The system is not people friendly, and people are, even if people are not aware about the rights and the services available there, and administrative officers are also not being proper. I'm not sure about that if I'm right to say it or not, but I think there is a lack of connection between the public and the administrator in our Arunachal state. And the second thing I would say is there is too much of paperwork, and I think this should be digitized. This should get registered to make the public delivery system more transparent, more easily accessible, and more time bound.
Okay, and the solutions for these problems?
Solution for this problem should be, ma'am, I think the first step we should take is to strict implementation of the digitization. Proper training should be given to all administrative officers. Maybe quarterly or biannually should be given, and there should be community interaction with the administrative officers, whether it is the policing department or the civil administration, so that this people get literate about the services availability and the kind of things that they will be benefited from.
All right. One final question came in.
Yes, ma'am.
What is the history of badminton? Where did it come from?
Ma'am, the history of badminton is believed to be started in India itself. I think in the Maharashtra, Pune, and after that it got internationalized or popularized in England, the then England. In the
Pune went all the way to England. How?
Yes, because the Britishers, it began during the colonial period when the British Raj was dominant in Indian subcontinent. So.
Then what was the original name of badminton?
Ma'am, I'm not sure. I cannot
They did
recall.
not call it badminton in Pune, did they?
Yes, it was called Pune, I think.
I mean, like, was it called badminton?
Ma'am, I'm not sure about that. Right?
So you don't know much about its history. Yeah?
Yes.
All right, that's all from my end, Kemin. I'll give it an old sir.
Yes.
Kemin Gamlin.
Yes, sir.
What is the meaning of Kemin and Gamlin?
Ma'am, there is no. Oh, sorry, sir. There is no such a specific meaning. But in Galo, if we name ourselves, so we end up naming the children with the last 3 letters of the father's name. Suppose my father's name is Take, from Take, Kemin Gamlin. Something. Gamlin is my surname.
Surname.
Yes.
And any meaning of Kemin?
Sorry, sir. I don't know the meaning.
You graduated in mathematics
Yes, sir.
and postgraduate in mathematics both.
Yes.
From Rajiv Gandhi University,
Yes, sir.
Arunachal Pradesh.
Yes, sir.
Demuk and Pasighat.
Yes, sir.
I asked about Aryabhat. Who was Aryabhat?
Sorry, sir.
Who was Aryabhat?
Aryabhatta he was a pioneer of mathematics and scientific development in India and in entire subcontinent regions. His contribution, for example, is the discovery of zero, which relevance is seen in binary coding. If you see today algorithms, if you see the computing system or the number zero.
Besides zero?
Besides zero, sir, I think I cannot recollect now, but if I had to make a guess, he gave his contribution in arithmetic and trigonometry as well.
Trigonometry.
Yes,
Arithmetic.
trigonometry. Sir.
Decimal system. Pi.
I am not sure about it, sir.
Pi you are not sure.
Yes, sir.
Eclipse. Solar eclipse.
Sorry, sir, I am not aware.
Which was the book authored by Rank-16?
Sorry, sir, I cannot remember.
Or which place it belongs to?
Sorry, sir, I cannot.
Who was Rajiv Gandhi?
Rajiv Gandhi was former Prime Minister of India.
When he was the Prime Minister?
Sorry, sir.
When he was the Prime Minister?
Sir, I cannot remember the exact year, but It was, I think, 1980, 80s, yes, sir. I cannot remember this exact year, but it was during 80s till early 90s. Sir.
How he died?
So he died due to suicide bomber incident that took place in South Indian region. I think it was in Kerala. So sorry, sir, I cannot remember the exact place where it took.
Who killed him? Which organization? Why he was killed?
So there are many reasons, but I think the fundamental reasons that is very popular. It was because of the controversy or the things that were taking place in Sri Lanka, Tamil.
What was that controversy?
So that was about the Tamil Liberation Front that was raging against the civilians of Sri Lanka in the northern Sri Lanka. So, sir, I cannot remember the details right now, sir.
Tamil speakers versus native Sri Lanka. That's the problem.
Sir, I think that was one of the issues, sir.
That issue is resolved now?
Sorry,
It will
sir.
be resolved.
Sorry, sir.
That issue is now resolved or it will be resolved? Tamil issue in Sri Lanka.
Sir, as of now, I think it is being resolved, and the people the things have been mediated by both the Indian and the Sri Lankan governments.
You worked in police.
Yes, sir.
Still working in police.
Yes, sir.
Who brought police? Who is the father of police in India?
Sorry, sir.
Policing system in India.
So I don't.
Working during NCA day, individual day, modern day. When police system evolved in India.
Sir, I think I think it goes back to the colonial period where the modern police rule was brought in by the Britishers, and the modern police system is also based on one of the acts that brought after the revolt of 1857. That is the Policing Act of 1861.
61. What is that act?
So that is actually that was the law framed by the Britishers in order to control the people, to suppress their agitation against the British administration, to subvert their voices, or nationalist rising of fights against the British dominance in the Indian subcontinent.
Any law passed by the government will be huge power to the police to suppress our Western movement.
Sir, sorry, sir, will you please repeat the question again?
Any of the law, draconian law, which gives huge power to the police to suppress the freedom movement in India. What was that law?
Sir, there are multiple laws. There were, sir.
Tell me
So, for
the-
example, sedition law was brought in by the British government. While
Sedition law.
sedition, sir.
To stop the sedition.
No, sir. Sedition law was brought in by the British administrator for arresting arbitrarily for people to the Indian people, to just stop them against any voice against the British administration.
That will still continue in India. Sedition law.
Sir, I'm not sure about it right now, sir. Sir, I think as far as I'm concerned, but there is no such any arbitrary misuse by the Indian policing system as of now, since reforms have been brought and the IPC has been renamed as BNS and CRPCs have been BNSS, and Indian evidence system has also changed. I cannot remember the name exactly of now, but I think lots of things have changed after the.
No, not change. Section 124 still continuing in BNS.
Yes, sir.
Still continuing.
Yes.
Sedition law. What is the police? Police subject is what? Concerned with state government, central government.
Yes, sir. It falls under state list.
State list.
Yes, sir.
Then we want to bring this police from a state subject to concurrent subject. Do you agree? It should be done. What is this? Central list, union list. What is state? What is concurrent list?
So to the first question you asked me, sir, about bringing the policing to this concurrent list. So, sir, I think, sir, there are some cases that state government and the central government sometimes comes in conflict with. So I think on the basis of the degree of the level of the case, or say the gravity of the case, sir, I think there should be some reforms in the policing system so that both the central and the state governments can go work hand in hand in order to carve out all the criminal practices and the modern criminal acts such as AI frauds, financial frauds, etc.
It
And
should
sir-
be to concurrent list.
Yes, sir. I think it should be brought, considering that there should be certain autonomy to the state government, and some recommendations should also be allowed to the central government if necessary, sir.
No, but in concurrent with the police subject will be brought into.
Yes, sir.
Central is passing, your state is passing, now which law is to prevail in concurrent subject? Central to state subject law. Which is to prevail?
So I think the union government has more power of.
It means you are suppressing the state law. You are inheriting the state law. If this police will be brought into concurrent list.
Yes, sir.
Kemin, one last question to you.
Yes, ma'am.
Who won the Nobel Prize in Mathematics in the year 2024?
Sorry, ma'am, I'm not aware about it.
There is no Nobel Prize for mathematicians. Right.
Yes.
Gotcha. All right, Kemin. At each closure, we have finished the formal part of the interview. We'll just give you 2 minutes of feedback. Okay?
So should I leave out?
No,
Oh.
stay.
Oh,
Imagine if we are not here and we're giving feedback. Calm down. You can
All
now relax.
thank you.
Okay? And if you wish to make notes, then pen and paper are available. Okay?
All right.
Alright, Kemin. I actually thought you were a very strong candidate. And your background shows, right? My only feedback would be this, okay, Kemin. One, there were times, perhaps because you have recently entered the police institution, I got the impression that many of your answers were negative in nature. That would be my feedback. And I'm telling you, although the world is a very negative place, but for those 20 minutes, you've got to be the most positive person on this planet. You cannot say inefficiencies because there is gap.
Exactly. I wrote it down also over here.
हाँ.
And so many administrators will be sitting there in their panels.
Imagine if one takes offense to your statement, then वहाँ पे लड़ाई हो जाएगा. And then you'll be put under more pressure.
Yes, ma'am.
Because today we were asking you from question. Imagine somebody takes offense and then they ask for you questions in their expertise. Then though you'll be caught, no?
Yes, ma'am.
So that's why women, because you're such a helpful person, positive person, even your answers should also reflect that. You can say things honestly. Yes, you can, but say it in a positive manner, not putting anybody as they are to blame, not that kind of statements. And
Yes,
I'm
ma'am.
the first one to bring it up because I'm an administrator and I took offense to it slightly. No, I'm kidding. I understand this is a mock interview, no? But this is the reason why I tell you, whatever it is, say positively. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Madam, in this present day and age where there is so much misinformation, there will obviously be a distance between the administration and the public. There is further growing divide. If I were there, I would try to narrow the divide, something like that, rather than
Yes,
saying
ma'am.
all administrative inefficiencies.
Oh.
So that's a very broad generalized statement, and you're trying to become an administrator. So you're telling me everybody else is bad, but you will be good. Huh? Is that what you think?
No, ma'am. I was just
Exactly.
general.
I know. That's just a choice of what you ended up with at that moment, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So go home and practice different choice of words. Talk to other friends of yours, join PTC Bandadeva, talk to your professors, your teachers there. Ask them how would you like answer these kind of questions. Okay?
All right, ma'am.
Ask, because they must have also gotten there through interviews. Now ask them how they responded to these questions. And there are some very, and also I have a very layman feedback. Okay? I know nothing about mathematics. I left it when I was in class, after class 12. However, when somebody tells me mathematics, the names that come up in my head are Pi, Ramanujan, Aryabhatta, and this is the reason why you got these questions. Because we will also try to give you some questions that you know of. And this is the reason why when we know who is Aryabhatta, when we know what's there in the satellite, when we know who is Ramanujan, and you not know, it reflects a little badly on you. Because we are laymen, no, we actually know nothing about mathematics.
Correct, ma'am.
I know about maybe Dewey Decimal. Yeah, this is all I remember from class 10, 12. Dewey Decimal, like from decimal system, Dewey Decimal. I remember pi, Ramanujan, value of pi, and maybe I remember Aryabhatta. That's it. Zero, no? This is the reason why you got all of these questions. So a lay person like us remembers these things, you better remember them. Be a little more expert on them.
All right, ma'am.
Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
And that was it. And your CV has some spelling mistakes. In Pasighat ka spelling आपने गलत लिखा है.
All right,
हाँ,
ma'am. I
उसको
will
please
correct it.
correct करो. देखो ये सब को प्लीज क्योंकि हमें नोटिस करते हो ना ये सब को और हम लोग मैं सिर्फ नहीं वहाँ भी छोटे बैठेगा नोटिस करेगा आप जो
Correct,
भी
ma'am.
हमारे सामने ला रहे हो उसको गलत फनी मारते हो यहाँ से आपको भी ऐसे व्हाट इज द स्पेलिंग ऑफ पासिघाट ऐसे से पूछने लग गया बोलने से तब awkward हो जाएगा ना वहाँ पे
Yes, ma'am.
अभी मैंने पॉइंट कर दिया, वहाँ पे कोई पॉइंट ऐसा बोलता है उससे उसको अपना गलती दिख गया और शर्म लगेगा यार फंसी है तो स्पेलिंग भी गलत लिख दिया ऐसे सब। Okay, that is all from my end. I will hand it over to Madam and Sir.
रोल नंबर की रेज्यूमे को रिव्यू करेगा तो रोल नंबर को रिमूव करना
करेक्ट,
राइट।
यस मैम।
मैंने तो सब दे दिया है ओके हो गया।
ये ठीक है, अच्छा
यस
इसको ह्यूमन रिसोर्स को ठीक से करो।
हाँ
यस सर,
All the informations full must
यस मैम, यस सर।
And
be listed.
Kemin, I look at you as a very strong candidate. You're already an MTS, you're working, you have degree in mathematics. That means that tells me that you will आपको नौकरी मिलने से आप सिंसियरली करेंगे बोल के ना, हार्ड वर्किंग है आपके।
Yes.
आपकी फोटो के कंपेयर में आप बहुत मेहनत कर रहा होगा पीटीसी में, पूरा बाल सब शेव होके डार्क होके, so look at him so smart। और फिर वो पीटीसी में पतला हुई,
कोई बात
यस
नहीं।
आप लोगों को बहुत ड्रिल होता है क्या?
यस मैम,
इसी बात तो
2 महीने से किताबें नहीं छुए तो
हाँ।
that is-
पर वो कर ELCM नहीं मिलता छुट्टी में,
नहीं, आउट पास जा रहा है,
मतलब
आउट पास ले सकता है आप। सुबह आप वहाँ से शाम को रिपोर्ट करना पड़ेगा फिर। नाउ आई गो बैक टू पीटीसी।
और रिसेंटली ही तो ज्वाइन किया है ना।
हाँ 18 मई को इसी कारण तो।
जी,
पर वो करो ना, ये एक आपका कब इंटरव्यू डेट निकला?
5 तारीख को।
आपके पास सिर्फ 10 दिन ही है अभी तो।
जी,
अभी तो नहीं लो छुट्टी
10 दिन में कुछ वहाँ बोल के एक हफ्ता से पहले भी ताकि ब्रशअप कर सके।
1 तारीख से छुट्टी लेंगे, 4 दिन।
वेरी गुड वेरी गुड। तब अपना जो जो फीडबैक बोला याद होगा ना?
जी मैम,
हाँ यस सर, हाँ ठीक है। तो वहाँ जाके वो अपना फीडबैक को पूरा अच्छे से प्रैक्टिस करो, उसका ज्यादा कुछ नहीं करना है, प्रैक्टिस।
यस
ठीक है?
यस
अदरवाइज केमिन वी विशिंग फॉर द बेस्ट।
थैंक यू
आपका
मैम,
नाम देखने से पीटीसी में सेलिब्रेट करने आएंगे, ठीक है?
थैंक यू मैम,
ठीक है ऑल द बेस्ट।
थैंक यू मैम, थैंक यू सर।
पूरा